Hello and welcome to another video review brought to you by yours truly, Thorzine. Today we're going to be taking a look at another video game figure by way of Blanka from Jazwares' Street Fighter Classic line. This is from their 4-inch line, the same people that brought you the Mortal Kombat figures. As you can see, pretty similar in scale, aesthetically quite different though. The musculature and molding on the Street Fighter figure tend to be a little bit more exaggerated, giving it more of an anime or comic book feel than their Mortal Kombat figures. All in all, not a bad representation of the character though. I mean, he is a green monster from the Brazilian forests, so you can take a bit of creative license with them, I guess. The figure itself is not too bad. Quality is average at best. The plastic is not that bad of quality. The articulation I'm pretty happy with. I do have a problem with the hands keep coming off, which is intended. They do come with, he does come with another set of hands that are fists that you can pop off. Grab the right one there and pop in to give him a punching ability when you're posing him. Not the tightest of fits though. I don't know if you can tell through the video. The other problem I have with this figure, which really cheesed me off right off the package, the arm wasn't attached. And I don't know if it's the plastic that it's made out of or what. I can't seem to get it attach back properly. It does stay in there. I can move the arm slightly, but it pops right back out pretty much at will. I'm not too happy with that. You know, pay 15, 20 bucks for a 2-pack of figures. I don't expect perfection, but I don't expect them to be broken right out of the box. The store I brought them from is about an hour, or I purchased them from is about an hour away from where I live. I don't know if I want to burn up all the gas to return the figure or exchange it. I think I'm just going to live with it, but I'm not happy with it. Now that I've got that off my chest, let's take a look at the actual figure. As you can see, the head mold, not too bad. It is a little bit scary. I don't know if it quite accurately represents the head mold from the Street Fighter 2 game, but it does represent it enough that you know who the character is. But I guess you kind of get that from the green skin and orange hair anyway. Whoa, let's take that off and put that back in. Articulation, not bad. They do, on the box, sport the same 15 points of articulation sticker that the Mortal Kombat figures had. The feet you can see here are hinged, as well as a swivel point at the ankle. Elbow, or the knee, is single hinged, allowing for a little less than 90 degrees of articulation, as well as 360 degrees of rotation there at the ankle. The hip is ball jointed, allowing you to not really get a whole lot of motion out of the leg sideways. You can get it slightly. It doesn't really stay too well. Bring it forward, slightly back there. You notice my arm popped off again. I may just end up leaving that off for the duration of the review, since I can't get it to stay in anyway. In the waist, there's no articulation. Mid-torso, though, you have the same kind of rocker point that a lot of 3 3/4 inch figures have, allowing you to bend the body forward and backwards, as well as rotate it from side to side. It does give 360 degrees of rotation there, mid-torso. The hands, again, peg and hole assembly, as you're seeing when I swap the hands out. 360 degree rotation at the wrist. Elbow, single hinged. A little less than 90 degrees there, as well as 360 degrees of rotation there. Shoulder. Actually, let's take this off so we can look at it. The shoulder does have the ball hinge with the swivel point on it, which allows for almost 180 degrees of lateral motion there, as well as 360 degrees of rotation. This figure not staying together isn't speaking wonders for Jazwares quality control. I was reasonably happy with some of the other figures they've produced. This one I'm not all that happy with. He came paired with Ken. Ken is not my favorite figure. I bought the 2-pack for Blanka specifically. So, but it is what it is. The figure itself, not a bad figure. I wouldn't recommend buying them carded. I would definitely buy them loose from the secondary market so that you can make sure that everything is in working order, and let the seller do your quality control for you, since Jazwares seems to have a bit of a problem with that. Do I recommend it? With a grain of salt, as long as you can ensure that the quality control has been done properly. It is a very nice figure. I'm willing to overlook the anime aesthetic to it. Again, anime is not my style for collecting. I know a lot of people out there do like that look though, so I mean, take that with a grain of salt. The quality control is my biggest issue with this figure. You know, every time I move a part, another part seems to pop off. The head ball jointed, obviously. Yeah, this figure just kind of went down in flames. I was pretty excited to get it, not so much anymore. I'm going to live with it. I'm not one that does a lot of playing with my figures, so as long as I can get them to stay together enough to sit on a shelf, I'll be semi-happy with it. Again, the quality control is my biggest complaint with this figure. This has been another video review brought to you by Thorazine. Thank you, and tune in again when I'll be taking a look at some more toys.